I have a problem with how history is being taught.
Yeah.
Because
Memorization.
the problem is, if you will have a survey, most likely people would tell that history is a boring subject. Why? Because you had a boring history teacher. Because history is being, the books is thrown at you. Okay, Vernon, go. Read chapter 1 to 2, summarize, report tomorrow.
Yeah.
And your course is nursing. And you are asked to memorize Rizal.
So,
One
social
time I had, without naming the name of the school, there was a school there were students who came to my office and asked if they could shoot because they are to shoot a film about Rizal. And they are medical technology students.
Yeah.
I mean, hello, if I am to teach history to medical students, I will ask them to research about the medical history,
Something related.
the history of the germs in the Philippines, how the history of cholera in the Philippines.
Yes.
That will be more related to their subject. I mean,
It's more impactful.
yeah. Or how is Rizal as a doctor?
Yes.
Make an easy about how is Rizal as a doctor. Because, I mean, the life of Rizal,
Sense of polymath.
yeah. And when I ask them what are their storyline, they're going to shoot in my office the courtship of Rizal and Josephine Bracken. I mean, that has nothing to do with medical technologies.
Yes.
Maybe the practice of Rizal as a
Doctor.
medicine man,
Yeah.
as a doctor, that
More
could
relevant.
be, yeah,
Did you
relevant.
suggest that to them?
I told them that, who is your teacher? Oh my God, why are you taught like this? These teachers, these professors are making people hate history.
Yeah.
Because may ka nga, ay sapat ako maestro, nahagbong ko akong kwan because I devoted much time in making the film about the courtship of Josephine Bracken and Rizal. And that has nothing to do with microbiology.
Yeah.
I mean, they could have research about the General Luna. General Luna was a microbiologist. He was a doctor
Before he
became a general. That would be interesting. If you want to make people love history, you have to let them see how interesting history. See how Rizal is presented. May I present one portion of Rizal? Since we talk about the courtship. Jose Rizal was torpe. You won't believe he was torpe because of his many girlfriends. But on the onset, he was torpe. Who was the true love of Jose Rizal? Who?
Leonor?
Yeah, Leonor Rivera.
I still know my history.
Yeah, from
I'm just listening.
Binyan, and Rizal is from Calamba. Every time Rizal would be in front of Leonor, Rizal cannot tell. And at the back of the mind of Leonor would say, Pepe, ako pa ba ang mangliligaw sa iyo? Shall I court you? Eventually, Leonor Rivera is set to marry a guy she doesn't love. Jose Rizal was able to muster enough courage to go in front of Leonor and tell Leonor, wag na wag kang pupunta sa Binyan at magpakasal sa lalaking hindi mo mahal. Ako ang tunay mong mahal. Ako ang tunay mong mahal. Mag-aantay ako sa iyo sa sangandaan. At dadalhin kita sa Calamba. So, Leonor went home to Binyan. On her way, she was so excited to meet Rizal. In the Sangang Daan. The crossroads between Binyan and Calamba. Upon arriving at the crossroad, there was no Pepe. There was no Rizal.
So he got scared again.
I don't know what happened to Pepe. So, she went
Broken hearted.
to the
Kalamba.
she went to Binyan
Okay.
and married a guy she doesn't love. But before going to the church, he get the box, open it, take all the content of the box and lit it. It was the love letter of Jose Rizal, born, and the ashes were sown in the trail of her wedding gown. And when she was walking towards the altar to marry the guy that she doesn't love, the love story of Leonora and Rizal weather her ways to pinalid sa hangin ng kalimut. Now, if the class is being taught like that, would you absent tomorrow? No. You would definitely come back. So that's why I also incorporated it the way I conduct my tours. I do not give them history lesson. They don't came here to learn. Let them experience. So let them, and then make history,
Interesting.
tweak it, make it, deliver it in a way it's fun, because humor humanizes discussion, and kung magsugod na gani ka sa humor, masayop ka, imo ra nang ikatawa.
Yes.
Kay sugod kag serious ka kaayo, serious ka kayo. Pagkasayop nimo,
It's awkward.
wala na kay room for mistake. When I was asked to guide for the United Architects of the Philippines, they had a convention, and we went to the south, and I was discussing church architecture to architects. I never had any units of architecture in college discussing
Architecture.
architectural history to them. And one of the architects said, I only appreciate architectural history later on. Kay katuko nilang maestro din o kaayo kuan. So sometimes it's the teachers of history are intelligent, but they are not they don't have the art of transferring the knowledge.
Yes.
Because
agree.
I
Same
would
with,
go
with
for
engineering. Same with engineering.
I would go for an average teacher, but he has an A in the art of transferring the knowledge. Because acquiring knowledge is one thing, being knowledgeable
Another thing.
that's but being able to transmit the knowledge, that's another thing. So tingala ka, A student man siya, Dean's Lister man siya, pero in klase niya boring kay ang iyahamang kong mindset, ang iyang mindset nakakuan nga muni akong intellectual level, kinahanglan maabot mo diri
So
dapita.
the students need to
Really, ikaw mo adjust sa estudyante, and you have to break down all the lessons.
make it simpler.
Get it simpler.